disclosure. Let's get to today's recap. Hopefully everyone's feeling well. All right, you guys can't see me, but hopefully you could hear my voice. There's something wrong. I just spoke to Brant to try and get him to fix it. Anyway, you don't need to see me. You just need to see the charts, even though I'm nice and reassuring and comfortable. Anyway, here's a chart of the spies. Looky, 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 looky. What could you have done? How could you have maneuvered it? How could you have switched gears? This is always the questions I'm asking myself. Usually when I'm sitting in my sauna at 5:20 in the morning, wondering if I did the right thing, if I got out of the way, if I added, if I adjusted. And anyway, P.S. You look right here. This was the Wednesday. This was Wednesday of the CPI. Could have bought 589.20. We talk about how a new sequence can start with a pro gap or some kind of gap and go, and boy did it do that. And if you didn't buy it here, you could have waited for a dip to buy versus there, put your stop in, and boom, look at this. 603. Above 602, your next level is 605. Those are tactics, my friends. What the Qs do today, lagged a little bit. Apple was a big drag, but Qs, you can't complain about this, can you? I don't think so. All depends on how you entered and how you exited. But if you were long versus 511, that's the same kind of thing. Not as strong, but look at that gap, 511. Besides being in different stocks, you could have done that as well. Anyhow, a lot of sectors moving around. IWM is where a lot of the strength was. Wow, look at that. You have a big gap up post CPI. You could have been a buyer versus 222-ish, and if you did so, you made some good money. I'm in a lot of different small cap names. I'm just not in the IWM itself. So it is what it is. Hopefully you are, or hopefully you're in some stocks. We shall see. It all depends on where you want to live. Some people are saying, hey, Red Dog, XBI had its first good day. It did. I guess we'll see if that continues. I didn't go back here. I lost money in this. My power plays is still in it. We'll see what happens there. XLE, kind of out of that too. Let's see how, we said 94-ish is going to be an area that's going to pose some resistance, 94, 94.50. Well, it went to what, 94, 29? Good buy from down here, VAL, Oxy, etc., etc. You are long Apple. Can it go up? It held the 200-day. Anyway, we'll see. But let's get to stock. So what was my favorite stock coming in today? Amazon. And I still think it's going to be, I actually lost a pinky bet. I didn't think Netflix was going to be the one to make a new all-time high first, and it did. But Amazon is on its way. I bought a little after hours. It's looking really good. I do think it's going to hit that 233 and then some, maybe pre-earnings, maybe post-earnings. I'm still in the stock. If you did trade Netflix, I did. Chill took a call spread, which he told the Alpha team. I did not. But I did go over some levels, saying if you can get above 941, that's your momentum level. And boy, did it get through there. I actually went through 915 first and then 941. Not so shabby. Right now it's 982. I would not be buying it here at 982, but if you bought it through 941 after hours, congratulations. You learned how to dig for some bones. And now we'll see what it does tomorrow. I think Meta repaired itself a little bit today. It's hanging in here. I'm in some options. I might buy some stock if it's tradable through 624. We'll see. Probably could have taken home some. I just didn't feel like dealing with it tomorrow just in case. Tesla was the worst one today. All in all, you look at it now and it's not the end of the world, but it could have hurt you real fast. I sold some up 8 in the morning and then I got stopped out. If you look at Tesla here, I guess I could have went back to it, but if you look at here, Tesla, I was done with it at 931. That's how fast I was. I was selling the pre-market, had a little left over, sold it. I was done with these options because I didn't need to be in them at 931, 934 because I was prepared just in case the world didn't like the way he conducted himself. But anyway, at this point, we'll see what happens. I'm in no rush right now. This has been very hard. Starting from, actually this was pretty easy. Bought it, sold down, came in. This bar was a tradable bar, and you could have even sold strength, but then that kind of trapped the bears if you got out of it. I remember getting out of it, and then I was in it, and that hurt. So, I'm going to relax a little bit with Tesla for a little while, just to wait and see. But anyway, with that being said, if you don't want to relax with it, don't relax with it. I'm relaxing with it. Apple hit the 200-day. Wow. I did not trade it. I just didn't need to be bothered. The worst stock, this year, as far as from an active standpoint. What now? I guess it could fill this gap back to 228. 8 days all the way there, so you don't really want to be shorting a stock that stretch from the 8 day, especially when it's Apple, one of the best companies in the world. Maybe the world didn't like that he was not smiling at the inauguration. He had like a frown on all day. It looked like somebody slapped him in the back and said, "You're frozen," like that movie in the 80s. "I want my $2. Anybody remember that? Then they freaking slapped him in the back, and anyway, that happened. Anywho, no one. Everyone's a little busy. No one remembers that. Everyone's making money in the alpha team. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Chillo's call spread. Let's see. Netflix 982 went to 989. Nice spot. Conference call in 15 minutes. All right, be a little careful. He looked like Hillary. Hillary was really upset. She did not want to be there. But anyway, let's not talk politics. So here's your new low. This would be a gap fill tomorrow if it wants it. Some people are like, "Oh my God, how did this happen to Apple? How did it get down to the 200 day?" Well, got to break the 8 day first. Everyone makes fun of me. I'm like, the reason why you sell at the 8 day when it breaks is so you can test the 200 day. So if you sold it at 253, you were able to try it today below 220. I kind of avoided it. I had enough things going on today for my taste. What's going on after hours? Something's going up after hours. My P&L's going up. What's going up? Dash is going up. Bitcoin's going up. SOUN's going up. Anyway. But anyway, so other things. SOUN. I rebought that back today. Again, if you sold strength or when it broke the 8 day, maybe you bought some back today. HIMX I've been sitting in. Looks pretty damn good. Looks we're almost ready to take out this 980. What a nice buy we had here. I bought it on this day and I've been in it ever since. Nice swing trade for something off the beaten path. What else? I know I'm glutton for punishment, but I did buy ASTS. This thing has been in this friggin' range for a long time. Long time. This is when it was awesome, and now it's been in a range. Kind of finally give you a day two? Maybe. I know a lot of big money's accumulating this. They don't think it's over, but we'll see. I did buy it back today. CCJ did pretty good today, right? Nice little energy. Uranium, bought it back on Friday. Boom. Some of you guys did better than me by buying back NNE. Wow, look at that move. I did not. I just didn't even see it happen. Looks like it's going back to highs. Look at that. Wow, that's a nice move. Oklo, what a beautiful move for some of you. Not for me. I got out here. Never went back to it. Guess you could have on this right here, right on this candle. It took back the 8 day. I got to start programming those computers to trade for me again. So I'm just a little busy. Anyway, so those are a lot of the little ones. Somebody called out this PL today. I thought it was a nice chart. I bought some. Nice gap. Maybe it needs a day, but this looks like it could continue. Planet Labs. NBIS looks like it's almost ready to go again. What do I mean? Well, look at this sideways move. It got up into resistance, went sideways, held the 8 day today. This is what, 39, 38? So I would say, 39, 39.50 will be that area. It's a little crazy. Just make sure you don't have enough too much size. Looks pretty good. Little red dog reversal at the 8 day. We'll see how that goes. Some people think the infrastructure is good for that. UMAC was good today. I don't remember that name. You want me to see? Yeah, I haven't traded this in a while, but it looks like it's coming up a little bit. Joby came up a little bit too. A lot of these, when the IWM is so strong, a lot of these get better. We'll have follow through tomorrow. I don't know. I didn't take this one again. Some of you guys who took a lot of these quantum names look pretty good. QBTS looks like it could trade into this gap. Some of the other ones already did it, right? What's IONQ? Into the gap. Wow. What was the other one? That was like the leader, RGTI. In the gap. So if you're going for the laggard, which sometimes I do also, I can't fault you. then this seems like maybe this will follow tomorrow. So see which one to do. Yeah, QUBT. Yeah, that's even a bigger laggard. But again, if these things have follow through, though, they're going to come after all of them. So maybe that, but you always want to be with the one that fills the gap first. All right. Chill is saying how the conference call is going to start in Netflix. It's at 9:87 right now. Congratulations. I didn't play it, but I had a really good day today, so I can't be upset. I have a lot going on. I'm just trying to guide everybody, steer the boat the right way, keep everyone from going overboard. IBIT seems pretty good still. Held where it had to. You could go like this now. Seems the longer it holds above here, the further it can go. Did Bitcoin ever get above 108,000 today? A little hanging out up here, and it could probably go. Yeah, TSM, I'm in some of that. Seems like, if we can get above 220, 250, that could be something that goes. We talked about how MU got better. I kind of screwed it up. I didn't grab any. Looks like this 112 to 114 is the next level for that. AVGO, I've been in since last week. It's not really, exciting, but it's trending higher. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully it holds this little spotting, works towards 247 to 251. Ooh, something just happened. What just happened? Oh, nothing. Dash had a sequence trade. That gets scary when there's sequences, when there's out of sequence trades after hours anyway. Dash looks really good. Looks like it's got above 175. Next area would be 181. I've been all over that with you guys. A lot of good stuff going on. I'm not really paying attention to everything that's coming out of the new president's mouth, but I did sell some premium just in case. I sold some 604s. SPYs have come a long way, kind of blast right through 609. Maybe it does, but I figure at least, at this point, which I haven't been hedged at all, I haven't been short or hedged, and I figured now maybe up here, this is one gap, this is another gap. I know I was a little worried when the futures were down 40 handles or 38 handles yesterday after being up 38 when I had a lot of positions on, so I have to have something to react where I could short some premium, buy it back on a dip, market goes lower, buy strong stocks, trim some when they go higher, and I could just manage things for a little bit. From here, though, not here. You're not buying and hedging at the same time after the first gap, but up here, maybe you could buy and hedge and double dip a little bit. I'm not sure why. What I was going to say. Why my face isn't showing, but you guys don't need to see me anyway. I'm getting old looking. All right, but with that said, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Don't trade here too late. I got to jump. I got a big game tonight. Chase is playing at 7 o'clock, playing in a hostile environment. It's senior night for Montville, and we're playing them, and they're the same record, so it should be fun. Congrats to Chill and the crew who took a nice little call spread with Netflix. For me, I didn't trade it after hours. It is what it is. I didn't, I wasn't set up for it, so I didn't do it. Anyway, with that being said, NVIDIA. You know what? They tried to keep NVIDIA down the entire time, and it finally broke out a little bit above this lower wedge. So hey, maybe it acts better here. Maybe it heads a little bit higher. Maybe it gets out of the penalty box. We'll see. All right, guys. All it is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I have Fox Business tomorrow, but I'll be in the whole morning. Talk to you guys in a little bit.